Moments later, she gathered her bags and walked out of the store, angling the phone between her ear and shoulder. This couldn't be happening. The composure she'd held inside the store gave way to moisture that blurred her vision. The sun made her squint, forcing a tear to fall. She had 6 days to get home, but Harmony was still nervous. In her 22 years, she had never missed Christmas with her family. Even though she lived off campus in senior housing, she didn't want to stay behind and wait another day. If it wasn't for her paid internship at the graphic studio, Harmony would have left last week after class. She searched the sky for winter clouds. None here in Tulsa. It would be a sunny Christmas for Oklahomans. Her mom's high-pitched voice continued in her ear as she walked in a daze, clutching her bags. She collapsed on a nearby bench at the stop for the school shuttle. It arrived moments later and opened its door. Harmony climbed in and flopped on the first row, adjusting the shopping bags. "What if you can't make it home by Christmas?" Lorna Reed was becoming frantic. As the only daughter and youngest of 4, she had to calm her mother down. "Mom, I have plenty of time." She ended the call when the airlines sent her a phone alert confirming the flight cancellation. "I have to figure out what I'm going to do until then." Chapter 3. On autopilot, Harmony stepped off the shuttle and dragged her bags and body to University Commons, where her best friends lived. The 2- and 4-bedroom-style apartments were considered off-campus housing. She opted for taking the elevator to the 4th floor rather than the stairs to add to her daily workout steps. Seconds later, she shifted the bags to knock on room 417 and waited for one of the Jamiesons sisters to open the door. Cammie appeared with a smile that quickly faded to a frown. "What's wrong with you?" She stepped back for her to enter. Cammie's sister, Victoria, was her roommate and 2 years younger. They could pass as twins with their flawless, fair skin, dark facial features, and long, straight hair. Victoria stopped packing and looked at her. Aside from classes, the 3 were inseparable, but there was no mistaking them for triplets. The only thing she shared with them was their height, about 5'7". Everything else about the friends was a contrast. Harmony's best feature was her dark, thick, and natural eyelashes. Her shoulder-length hair was often unmanageable, so she never did it herself, but solicited the services of a black stylist not far from campus. Although the 3 turned heads, she and Cammie would sometimes harmlessly flirt, while Victoria made it her business to scowl and make any suitor think twice about approaching. Her sister's antisocial behavior didn't faze Cammie. As incoming freshmen, she and Victoria were overachievers, taking the maximum credits that semester. Cammie transferred to Tulsa as an incoming sophomore. They would all graduate together in May. Hailing from the Midwest, they shared other similarities and interests, including 3 brothers. They had become fast friends. Often, they would skip campus parties to explore Tulsa's rich cultural history, which Cammie and Victoria's aunt, Queen Jamieson, had shared with Cammie before she left Oklahoma to get married. Queen's Oklahoma roots inspired Cammie to attend school in the Sooner State rather than stay home. Victoria whirled around and eyed Harmony. Concern was etched on her face. "What happened?" Dumping her bags on the floor, Harmony flopped on Cammie's bed and wailed. "My flight's been canceled, and I have to stay here another day or 2. I hope I don't miss Christmas." Now she sounded like her mother. "Huh?" Cammie and Victoria exchanged glances. "The weather in Chicago is bad. O'Hare is shutting down the airport. Who knows for how long and when it'll be up and running again. All those canceled flights will be backed up." She took a deep breath, then fanned her face with her hands to calm herself down. She had an entire week to get home. "Sorry, I was so hyped up about going home today, so now I'm bummed about staying here alone." Cammie hugged her, and then her sister joined them for a group hug. "Let's think about this." Victoria gnawed her lips as she sat on her bed. "I am." Cammie paced the floor with a fist on her hip. Harmony fussed with her freshly curled long hair. All this primping for nothing. Leaving Tulsa?